You said I'm popping Plan B.
That's some wild shit. That's some wild shit, bro.
I said Josh popping and paying.
This nigga ain't finna never ovulate, face ass.
Yo, and we back.
Mic check, mic check. Beanie season, baby.
And we back, man. Off a small
this
little
nigga called it a beanie, not a scully. Beanie, not a scully.
Beanie Siegel, right?
Yeah, but you called it a beanie, nigga.
Beanie season.
It's The Rock.
Aye.
Beanie Siegel.
Beanie.
Man, we back off a small vacation, bro. We definitely had to take a little vacay. I'll tell y'all why in a second.
Yeah, think about our lives and shit.
Yeah, man, had to get some shit in order. Go apply for some food stamps and a couple other things I had to go do. Right? Yeah, man. So
that BDL,
huh?
That BDL
broke me. The BDL broke me.
Put you through a lot.
That BDL, the Brazilian dick lift broke me. How you doing, Josh, man? How you doing, bro?
Man, living the number one lifestyle, man. Still staying positive. Shout out to all the positive people out there. Keeping your mind right. Whatever you got to do to get in the right space.
That's what's up. Boy, how you doing, man?
Doing well. In light of my situation, in light of, what's going on. Still doing well. I'm fighting, man. Yeah.
Our wife just had his Lambo truck repoed. That's what he's talking about. See money bag yelled him. That's what he's talking about. He's going through it. The green one.
The lime green
one?
The
lime green one.
It's gone.
Bart's going through it.
Shit.
I'm just playing, man. So look, man, y'all know, of course, man, I managed to make it every week. Even though I be going through it, bro. So right. I'm planning a little vacation, soon, right? So I was like, let me go get my swim lessons because I want to go do the snorkeling and all that shit while I'm on vacation, right? Yeah, bro. So I want to, get my shit together.
You know how to swim?
A little bit, but like deep waters and shit? Like, nah, bro. I can't say nobody's life. I can say my own life probably, but I can't say your life. You done.
I wouldn't be in the water, but
I can't see underwater, none of that shit. I gotta have goggles on. It's crazy.
I don't think anybody got water vision, though.
I thought some people did because the
Aquaman.
Like,
maybe
all the real shit. I can't do it.
That Aquafina man.
Yeah, bro. So look, I damn near died. Damn near drowned. They had to pull my ass up out the water, and I peed in the water too. You know the little blue shit.
Blue. Oh damn.
Shit turned blue on me, bro.
Foul.
They had to pull me up out the water, bro. So what I do?
Still peeing in the water.
What I do?
Went straight to your phone, got on the internet.
Got my ass up out that water. When
figured out what's going on.
Fuck this shit. I ain't got time, bro. So, scrolling, man. Scrolling online, man. This is a lot of things went on these last couple weeks. Definitely a lot of people dealing with mental health.
Yeah.
So we always say we're gonna talk about that on this show, and we kind of don't get to it a lot of times, but we definitely gonna talk about it today. Cause I see, first off, YK Osiris. We all seen his mental breakdown.
Just cry for help, man.
Just a cry for help. And YK Osiris, he got a loving personality, an outgoing personality, but we all know like none of that matters if you're dealing with personal trauma and personal things in your life. Like money, friends, none of that matter.
Sure.
So of course he came back the next day and came back like, yo, I'm good. Appreciate everybody checking on me. I'm good though, which is a good thing. So come to find out, so mental illness, right? So 16%, roughly 4.8 million people.
Stats on the ass.
Yeah, drop a little stats. Black and or African American people have reported having mental illness. That's just reporting it.
Mm-hmm.
Not people that actually got it. It's people just reported it.
Oh wow.
So, like, to be clear about it, a lot of us black people do have mental illness and we don't know how to address it because we were never taught how to address it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's never been a thing in our neighborhood, or it's never been a thing in our community to want to address it. One reason, trauma.
Yeah.
Trauma from oppression. Just things we went through just being a black person growing up in America where a society kind of looks down on you in certain aspects, right? So the second thing, like I said, is we aren't really taught how to deal with that or how to go and talk to somebody or making us know that it's okay to go and talk to somebody or get counseled or any of that stuff. So I have a question for y'all. So Being that a lot of people are dealing with that kind of thing, what are some things that y'all do to deal with those kind of stresses and those kind of things going on?
Okay. Well, first, let's start off with, the identification of it, the fact that it is a mental disorder or anything like that. Because, when we was kids, we'd be at our aunt house or our grandma's house, and they'd be like, oh, you on my nerves bad.
Yeah.
And we didn't even know what that meant. We just thought that, shit, we just badass kids, I guess.
Take your ass back outside.
And you look at these things that you've been exposed to, like when you get an adult and you actually look back on it, you say, okay, what are some things that I can do to help myself? Therapy. And nobody want to do therapy because as soon as somebody say, oh, man, I just left therapy. Like even I tore my ACL back in college. Broke my heart. But when I went to therapy, I say I go to therapy. Everybody go, and I'm like, nah, physical therapy.
Whoa.
Like you need mental therapy?
We thought.
But nah, you just, I spend most of the time doing the things I love. That's why I say I'm living the number one lifestyle, man.
Yeah.
Because I'm finding those ways to stay positive. I'm finding those ways to keep some of that, that dirt and that smut out. Getting on the show and shooting with you guys and you bringing up all this from the left side of the internet.
Not the left.
That bothered me.
Dark side of the
dark
internet.
side.
The far left.
But, I got a lot of positive reinforcement to make myself get back
That's what's up,
where
bro.
I need to be at.
That's what's up. Bart, what are some of the things that we identify as mental illness?
Like just some of the things that would qualify or classify.
Right.
A lot of things: depression, anxiety. I would say that kind of splinters off of those things that are associated with those things could also be considered mental illnesses. You go into bipolar disorder. You go into even schizophrenia to a degree, all considered under that same umbrella of mental illness. And I think I know you mentioned before there was a stat of a percentage of people who had identified as mental illness. I would almost argue that those are probably the people who it's either gotten bad enough to where they have to identify, or that's really the big part. I'd say probably it's gotten so bad, in fact, that they feel like they have to, especially us as Black people. That's not really something that we're taught to confront or accept at a large level, which isn't good. I know a lot of people in our generation are trying their best to make it better, make it a little easier for us to be able to do that. Josh mentioned, therapy being a great option. It 1000% is. And, there's this stigma around therapy, at least when I was growing up, that the only people that went to therapy was crazy folks.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You got to be crazy to go to, which I believe to be an ableist term anyway. So, I try not to use that, but I used it in context because that's what's happened in the past. A lot of people, have to be crazy to go to see a therapist, which just isn't true. We go to the gym to work out our physical, right? To make our physical stronger. So therapy works that way on the mental side.
Yeah.
Gives us an opportunity to work that portion of ourselves out. So if we're doing these two things, pretty consistently, we're going to be stronger, right?
Yeah.
So that's the mentality that we have to have, and that's one of the things that we have to change within our community to make it a little more accepted. People shouldn't look at you a type of way behind using the word therapy. Therapy is a great outlet. But yeah, as far as me, man, I'm gonna just double back and answer the same question that you asked, Josh.
Yeah, of course.
Was some things that I do because I definitely deal with anxiety, and I have a lot more recently just due to a lot of different things. Man, I've suffered a lot of loss that I don't talk a lot about. Personal, family, friends, as well as family members. In really, really recent past, and it's troubled me some. Changes in my life, on the brink of changes in my life, and a lot of it's really, messed with me. But, my wife said one of the best things that I've heard in a long time, when I was just kind of telling her what I was going through, she said, you got to be kind to yourself first, So, even if it's something small, go out, get your favorite drink, get your favorite meal, watch basketball's back on, and I'm a huge basketball fan.
Yeah.
So, this is a great time of year for me watch a game or two, you know, that makes
Right.
me feel good. You got to be kind to yourself, you know, first in an effort to, you know, work on that stuff because it's all internal, right?
Yeah.
It starts with you. So that gives you an opportunity. I would say to anybody that's struggling with those sorts of things, you know, first be kind to yourself because that's going to radiate at some point. You know, once you start to feel better internally, you'll be able to express that externally, which will then, you know, bleed out into the rest of your life. So
That's important too, man. Just kind of identify where you at personally, because if you can't help yourself personally, bro, you're never gonna be able to help nobody else. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
nobody else,
So,
man.
like personally, like you said, man, I've took L's and took these losses, bro, and I'm not really one of them people that talk about that kind of thing. Like I kind of stay positive most of the time, but when I close my door and I lay down, them thoughts there. You know what I'm saying?
hits.
So, and, you know, a lot of things these days make me angry. You know, even though I might not show it, might not wear it on my sleeve, but I be, you know, just like anybody else. I might want to go slap somebody's face off. Any of that shit.
Yeah.
But you know, the things I do, man, I like being creative. Whether that's like sitting down, making a beat, writing a rap,
There you go.
recording a comedy skit, video, whatever, you know, just anything creative kind of keep me positive. And because I know, you know, it might not be 1 million views or it might not be 500 likes or whatever, but it's probably like 5 or 10 people that little skit or that little laugh might have made their day or put
That's
them
a
in another
fact.
mood, bro.
They probably needed it, man.
Yeah, so you know that's
I'm talking
kind of
about like the Grey Poupon.
yeah,
the Grey
you know,
Poupon.
yeah, like little shit like that might have made somebody's day, and they was like, "Damn, I'm finna go buy some Grey Poupon, bro." Like,
Let me try this
you
Grey
know what I mean?
Poupon.
A lot of people hit me up like, "Bro, I'm finna go try that shit today." Like that shit was funny as hell, bro. But yeah, man, I like to be creative, man, because I know I got a lot of family and I got a lot of friends that I'm close to that they look at me because I kind of got to carry their emotions sometimes because they can always come and talk to me about anything and I kind of try to lead them in the positive direction, in the upward direction, man. So it's very important to know yourself and check yourself and what you got going on personally before you can deal with other people. And I just you know, hopefully y'all taking y'all time out to identify what's going on with your personal self before you go out and try to deal with the world. So y'all keep that in mind. So speaking of mental health, we got our men's publicly getting dragged across the whole news outlets, the internet, private conversations, bar conversations, grocery store conversations, barbershop conversations.
No, definitely the grocery store at the Whole Foods is going crazy.
Man.
Did you hear about Kanye West? Kanye West is, oh my God, he's doing the
Whole
most.
Foods is going crazy.
Excuse me. Have you ever heard of? I think his name is Kanye West.
Yay?
Kane.
His name, I think he changed his name to Yee or Yay. I don't know.
Ye, oh ye,
Oh, ye faithful, they say.
oh ye
Oh,
faithful.
come, oh, ye faithful.
Your man,
Yay.
Kanye West. Let's talk about your man's Kanye. Is he still back there on the wall? He's still back there on the wall.
That ain't going nowhere.
Here you go. Let me do it in my best NORE. Hey Kanye, I want to let you know that we really loves you. We support you. We looking out for you. We keep you in our prayers and thoughts. And but what you said on our show, we love the Jews too. We're not gonna know anything. We're not stepping on anybody's toes. But we just keep you in our thoughts.
Hey, that man backpedaled harder than Richard Sherman at the Super Bowl. I ain't never seen Richard Sherman. I ain't never seen nobody backpedal so hard in my life, bro.
That nigga popped on the internet the next day.
Delete
all that shit.
But he ain't even deleted. That's the crazy
put it
part.
in
He ain't even
private.
deleted right away. He ain't even deleted right away. But he came and
Man,
apologized.
Y'all know he don't run that YouTube channel, bro. They had to
It's
handle
Revolt
that.
TV, right?
Yeah, it's monetized. He knew what he was doing, bro. He know why he had Kanye come on his show. He knew what he was doing. But anyway, to get back on track, mental health. So a lot of people are saying Kanye needs to focus on his mental health because he's just going crazy right now. We don't understand what you're trying to do, Kanye. All of these companies are pulling back from him. He's losing deals by the day, by the hour, by the minute. Now, of course, Kanye's response is, I don't need them. I'm a billionaire anyway. But Forbes just dropped the bombshell too. He's no longer at the billionaire status.
Yeah,
His status dropped down
to
to 400 million at this point.
400 million.
From a bit from
His evaluation.
billionaire.
is
His
dropped.
evaluation dropped to
such
400.
a sad world.
I only got 400 million. Oh my God. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I mean, you lose 600 million and tell me that you're not gonna feel away in your evaluation. But I mean, this is all fictitious. I mean, it's, what's my evaluation? Who fucking knows?
Yeah.
That's a lot of money, man.
It definitely is, bro. But so my question is though, because a lot of people are basically attaching this to mental illness. When it comes to y'all thoughts, are y'all thinking that Kanye has mental illness, or y'all thinking that Kanye just don't give a fuck? What y'all think, bro? What are y'all thoughts on this? Because first off, Kanye ain't never been a person to be quiet about nothing, for real.
Sure.
And he also kind of jumps subjects a lot too, because he'll talk about this race, talk about that race or whatever, and then he'll go back and he do a lot of jumping back and forth.
In his conversation mode, you know, it's
and one important thing before you start,
Yes, sir.
The George Floyd comments about George Floyd not, and this is the thing that ticked most black people off.
Sure.
Because he mentioned the George Floyd death wasn't because the officer Derick Chauvins or whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't because of his knee to his neck. It was because George Floyd had fentanyl in his system, which they did do an autopsy, and he did have some fentanyl in his system. However, when you look at this video of a guy choking you to death, I don't know if I'm gonna say that's fentanyl.
There was a third party autopsy done, which did not say his cause of death was fentanyl use.
Okay. So Kanye basically made these comments.
Yeah.
Are y'all attaching this to mental health, or what are y'all thoughts on this?
What I was going to say was basically that yeah, I think that he's always struggled to kind of stay on point. You mentioned before that, and I'll double back to the question, but you mentioned before that he struggled to stay on point, on focus when it comes to like answering questions. And I think that is something that a lot of people I think he has a hard time expressing what he thinks and the way that his brain works, because I truly do believe him to be, and I know this is a weird time to say something like that, but I truly do believe him to be, a deep thinker, and you know what I'm saying, a genius on a certain level, especially when we're talking musically.
I agree.
But I think conveying his thoughts and putting them together in a digestible form has always been a struggle for him. And that's rang true you can go back and look at old interviews, and he would literally start on something and go left and then come right back. But because it wasn't offensive, it didn't bother anybody. But doubling back to the George Floyd situation, he should not have said what he said. He doesn't hold any facts on that sort of a thing. He was basing it off of a Candace Owens documentary. Which we all know how she feels. So you know, he seemed to be trying to align himself with a certain, you know, person, or maybe even a certain demographic of people, which, you know, that's all well and good, but you could be detrimental in some spaces. You could hurt some people, and quite honestly, you're doing this at the wrong time, because people is getting sued for everything. So I think somebody from George Floyd's family saw that and said he said what? Bet we got his ass. We about to cook him.
Yeah.
We ain't even finna call him. We just finna sue his ass. It's up for you. On top of that, though, what I found to be a little, not amusing, but interesting, was that a lot of those companies that had these big dollar budgets attached to him as a person didn't defect from him when he was disrespecting black people. They defected from him when he was disrespecting Jewish people.
Which is very interesting.
Which by no means should you spew any sort of anti-Semitic, anything for that matter. That's 100%. It should not happen. But that energy wasn't the same when it was against people who look like him. And I do, as demented as I feel his points were, as out of line as it was for him to say these things about, any race of people.
Okay.
That almost makes some of his point for him.
Wait.
Man, that man is on. So that's a different level right there.
Before you go any further, I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Just a few. Anti-Semitic.
Yes.
What?
Let's look that up. Look up
Slander.
what is
It basically means basically slander against Jews.
Yes.
Bro.
Anti-Semitic.
Why do they first off
against Jews?
Yeah.
Yes. Anti-Semitic is specific slander towards Jews.
Why don't-
Anti-Jewish, anti-Semitic.
Why don't black people have a word
Racism.
for that? Why ain't that just called racism? See,
a
listen.
lot of times people you say that you cannot be racist towards white people, giving racism a specific demographic toward black people. So that is our word. I mean,
it ain't our word. It's racism. Period. I just want to know.
I'm just telling you what we've
I know,
done in the past.
It's weird that they even. I think it's weird they even got a word for that.
For racism or
no,
that Jewish people have.
That they got that.
But if we have racism and they have anti-Semitism,
so
racism,
to break this down.
I know it's Semitic, but what would be the plural of that? Anyways,
Semitism.
It's neither here nor there.
Anti-Semitism.
Semitism. So
I don't want to sound like an idiot.
So listen. So my question is, and it really ain't a question that I expect you to answer.
Sure.
But my question would be,
to the world.
To the world. Where was? I want to know exactly what they considered that, because I know he went down the line of like, okay, Jewish people run a lot of the upper things that behind the scenes that we just don't know.
Yeah.
But they own a lot of that shit. They control a lot of that shit.
Sure.
And basically,
This is true.
but he wasn't lying about that.
He was talking about Jewish media.
He said he was going to go DEFCON 5 on Jewish people. All right, you can't do that, bro.
Now,
let's come on now. Let's pull that back.
Now,
don't insinuate that you're going to do anything harmful
he did
to a group of people.
But then he cleared it up.
He cleared it up.
On the interview that said his DEFCON 5 means just exposing people for utilizing
what's
black
going
people.
on.
But at that point, it's like anytime he opened his mouth, he pretty much fucked himself up.
So revert back to what Bart was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Kanye just know how to express himself unless it's on music. Anytime he try to express himself through just talking in or an interview, he go all over the place.
You know he needs
on music. He a fucking genius.
Sure.
Right. He need an anger translator
or something.
He also works with writing teams for his music, so maybe he should work with writing teams for his
to express his political views.
He just whispers in somebody's ear and they say,
"Hey yo, so this is what I'm trying to say."
But look,
help me say that better.
But before we stray off, I was trying to say the things he was trying to say. I don't really feel like he was lying about them or trying to make shit up. He was like, they run shit. They can control shit. As you see, they do. Because as soon as he said something about Jewish people or whatever,
which he shouldn't have said,
that's when he get his neck chopped off. When he said something about black people or, make America great again, I'm going to support Trump and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and slavery was a choice, all that. They were all for that.
Yeah, but whose choice was that?
They all for that.
Whose choice was that?
Whose choice was what?
To continue to support him in the light of that. We played a role in that. And we as black people, because we didn't go up in arms. We weren't upset. We didn't have that level of unity.
I mean, I don't feel like we're going up in arms now.
We've been
honestly.
But it's not. But he's moved on from us.
What I was getting to before we stray off. What I was getting to was, black people.
Mm-hmm.
Most of us get taught in school. And I can remember personally from when I got taught in school in history class, they started at the slave trade. That's where I got taught my history from when I was a teenager, from the slave trade. Nothing prior to that. Do y'all research prior to that and learn some of the history that the schools might not have taught y'all. I'm not going to go deep because I'm not going to give my views and my personal beliefs and all that on this platform.
Yeah.
But I'm going to just encourage y'all to go and do your own research prior to the transatlantic slave trade, because a lot of history is there for y'all to learn.
Okay.
The history of America?
The history of black people.
Oh, yeah. It gets deeper than that, but...
Way deeper than that.
So a lot of things Kanye is saying is connected to that, and I just want people, and that's why I brought it up, because I want people to go and do research and go and learn things that you can learn that we couldn't learn at Central fucking high school.
Nah, so
I want my good brother to get the help that he needs.
Yeah, he needs some help.
I want my good brother to focus on, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to find a way to put our people and yourself in a better position to not tear down other people to do so, I want my good brother to focus on his talents and his gifts, which, you know, are, he has a multitude, a swath of many talents. But you know, political messages don't seem to be one of them. And I just want him to stay in that
Because he was just
realm.
running for president a little bit ago.
Yeah, that's
see how
out
that
the
worked
window.
out.
Kanye, we really just want another dark, twisted fantasy. And we want another college dropout. And we want you to be sane. And we want you to, we love you. We love you, brother. Like, we love you. We love you, brother. But, you know.
So Kanye, I think he literally tried his best to cancel, and we still try to keep him around. You really look at it, Kanye West over this last couple weeks was literally the scene off Training Day. You think you can do this shit to me?
I heard somebody else say
Adidas
that.
out the door. You think you can do this shit to me? Balenciaga out the door.
He made a mistake by calling Adidas out personally. Like, I wouldn't have done that. But
you think you can do this to me?
He was like, I could make
Done to sports.
What did he say? He said I could make anti-Semitic comments and Adidas can't drop me. 10 hours later.
Got your ass. We have separated from Kanye West. I will say this. He was legally trying to separate himself from all of those companies with the exception of Balenciaga already. So there is a theory out there that he did this on purpose.
That's my
trying to free yourself up.
That's my whole thing. Listen, because Kanye,
that's still not fair.
Bro,
Kanye still can't say those things.
You can't say those detrimental things that are harmful. The Jewish people, they had some Jewish cats got together and dropped a diss track.
Yeah, they want the Israelites to get on their ass.
Well, what you've done.
They want the Israelites on their ass.
What you've done as a public figure is made it okay for people to say these things about Jewish people, these negative things about Jewish people, which just isn't fair for you to do. You got to know your
what
reach.
Specifically is, okay, to y'all, in y'all opinion, what is he negatively saying that bothers y'all about what he said about Jewish people?
Again,
besides the DEF CON shit.
See, that's the thing.
Because he cleared that up. But what?
The thing
besides
about
that,
but he keeps changing his answers on everything. I can't accept that as a clear up.
Is he offended somebody?
Sure. And never apologized.
And he just
so
the way he was talking was in such a way that he just didn't care what the hell he was saying.
Okay.
And they should have shut his mic off.
I'm asking the wrong question. My question is, so by him saying, because basically what his comments were black people are Jews too. He didn't say black people are the only Jews.
That's a backpedal
he
thing.
He said
fuck up some money. Like he literally just grabbed the mic.
That wasn't a backup. That wasn't a backpedal thing.
I mean,
that wasn't a backpedal thing.
Are you serious?
That wasn't a backpedal thing. So when he says that, are y'all considering that when he say, oh, well, black people are Jewish too? When he say that, are y'all considering that as like anti-Semitism too?
No.
Okay.
That in and of itself, I wouldn't say is anti-Semitism, but I would say...
I think the Jewish people look at that like that.
I would say, I don't know that. I would say that regardless of how I feel about what he said, I am not Jewish. And it's not up to me to decide what's offensive and what isn't. The same way that if someone were to say things negatively about black people, it is not up to anyone else but people who look like me to decide whether or not it's offensive. So if they're offended, I'll stand by them in their offense and say, hey, don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Question before we move on from this one, but do you think that we living in a world where everybody's just extra sensitive?
Yes. Because they preach this whole thing about freedom of speech, freedom of ideas, but every time somebody got a different idea than the mass majority, it's an issue.
There's a difference between having
it's cool
different...
when they do it.
It's a difference.
It's cool
between
when they
having,
do it. It's a problem when I do it.
There's a difference between having a difference of ideas and, bashing someone else to get your point across.
Hey, somebody said
tripping, man.
Somebody said finesse 2 times do not look like he 25.
What's that? Finesse 2 times?
They say he 25. How this nigga's 25? Somebody said
About 40.
It's a problem when he look older than his age.
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
Yo.
So Kanye, let's clear up the Kanye West thing. Kanye, we've been riding with Kanye. And NORE, we loves Kanye. But
not loves.
We all loves Kanye.
We loves Kanye, man. But Kanye tripping and we ain't got no answers for it. We always thought Kanye West, he's so smart, he got a plan. No, Kanye is tripping. Just staple it. Put it out there. Say it. Kanye is tripping.
He's preparing to sell us something, and I don't know what it is. This all feels like a rollout.
That's
my whole thing.
I don't know what he's getting ready to sell us, but he's getting ready to sell us.
No, we don't say crazy.
Okay. Let me ask you one question, then we can move on. I know we 1,000 minutes in right now. Our producer is cussing us out right now because we taking
what
too.
What you got?
Are you still gonna buy the Yeezys?
There are no Yeezys.
Are you still gonna buy the Yeezys?
There are
or not? You got some on right now.
There are.
Bart, is you still gonna? Are you gonna buy the Yeezys?
Let me start by saying,
Bart, no. Bart,
I'm going to ask you a question, but you're asking.
They still got Yeezys for sale.
No, they don't. Adidas has pulled them off of every shelf in America and said these don't exist.
Adidas have pulled them off of the shelf.
Yeah.
My question is, are you still gonna rock Yeezys? And if Josh selling his pair of Yeezys in SL size, are you gonna buy them?
I have Yeezys right now, and I'm not stopping.
It's the most comfortable pair of shoes I've ever had in my life.
It's not to me, but I mean, I got a lot of shoes. But
I got a lot of shoes too. But are you gonna wear the Yeezys or not?
Yes.
Are you gonna buy some Yeezys if they for sale?
Depends on if it's a colorway that I like. I still don't have a pair of 750s.
Hey, y'all ain't get rid of them Yeezys. They gonna have to figure something out. That's why I said. That's why I said.
Can you imagine walking down the street downtown and they see you with Yeezy and they just pour mustard on your shoes?
Mustard on your shoes. Hey,
that's some great poupon.
He got all Yeezys.
Put that poupon on niggas' shoes.
Great poupon. Bro, Yeezy's not going nowhere, bro. Yeezy's not going nowhere, bro.
Nah, but what he did say, he wanted to make more affordable type of stuff. You know what he could do?
Yeezy can stop. Listen, he got enough money to be like, I don't need Adidas, bro. He got enough of a fan base to sell this fucking shoes.
Sure,
by
but
himself.
does he have the infrastructure? Because if he did, he wouldn't have needed Adidas in the first place. He never had the infrastructure. He's literally said recently, I don't have the infrastructure. I don't have factories. I don't have anybody that can make my designs. Bro. I just got the mind to come up with them.
Kanye,
so unless he can partner with someone else, he don't got the money to build the infrastructure. Not the infrastructure Adidas has.
But realistically, Kanye got enough money to where he could probably build a fucking warehouse to make
one warehouse
50 pair of shoes a day, and all them bitches gonna sell for $10,000.
One warehouse to employ how many people?
I'm just saying he could, bro. Like don't count Kanye out when it comes to his product and his merchandise.
Realistically, he can make product.
I think it's harder than y'all think it is.
I'm saying, but he can make product. I'm saying he can make product, right?
He can market it too.
He can market the product too, but no, really he can't. He ain't got access to the internet. He can't post on Twitter. He can't post on Facebook. They kicked his ass off the internet. He gotta go to the news.
You got to do some crazy
to do an
shit
exclusive interview.
This nigga be going to Channel 2 News to talk to us.
Do you know how much bullshit is on the internet? You know the craziest shit.
This nigga be on Channel 2 News.
Think about it.
It's motherfuckers on here putting glass cups in their asshole and breaking them, and they still on the internet.
You know what? He probably got a fake page. This is not Ye.
Anybody but Kanye face ass.
Bro,
anybody but Kanye.
It's my burner joint.
Get kicked off Instagram every week and make a new page.
Nah,
you know this nigga got kicked off the entire internet. Like
that nigga, like anytime you try to log in, they like, yeah, that's his login.
You know the shit you gotta do to get kicked off the entire fucking internet, bro.
He trying to be friends with what's my buddy with the Teslas?
Yeah, Elon.
That's
he cool with Elon.
That keep on Twitter.
He
can tweet all day.
Elon don't own Twitter no more though.
Oh shit!
No,
he sold that shit, didn't he?
No, they came to an agreement. He's gonna buy it.
Who?
Elon.
Like he gonna buy it back?
He has to buy it.
I thought he was. Okay.
He tried to dead the deal, and it was like, yeah, legally you got to do this, and he was like, all right, fine, I guess.
He tried to renege on it.
Fine, Jesus Christ.
I guess I'll
buy this bullshit.
Bro, we can talk about this shit all day, but guess what? We got something that's more spicy.
Viewer questions today. Yeah.
Yo, so we got an interesting viewer question. Comes from a young lady who has a particular situation that she might need some advice from you.
What's the sitch?
Professionals.
Was that
The
Kim
fuck
Possible?
ups.
From you. from the fuck ups.
The Three Stooges.
The rejects, motherfucking.
Two Stooges. I ain't involved. It's y'all.
One married man and two niggas trying.
Yo, she needs some advice from you motherfuckers,
pop.
bro.
Okay.
2 and a pop.
Yo,
I hear
so
the squeaks.
situation as follows. So, she's been dating a man for about 8 months, fell in love with him, kind of the man of her dream, right? This man got everything she want, everything she need, everything she's been looking for in a man. They've been dating for 8 months. They finally get together and be like, yo, let's make it official. You know, so now she's like, okay, now I can finally introduce you to the gang.
No younger,
I can introduce you to the gang.
We ain't getting no
Gang.
younger.
Y'all know nothing
Might
about
as
Mo.
well do it.
Gang, though.
He said, let's make it official. Let's go ahead. I'm going to make you my girl.
Yeah.
I'm going to make you my girlfriend.
I'm gonna make you my nigga.
That's what she said.
Whatever.
She going to make him her nigga.
Situation. She finally decided to make it official. The gang can meet you now. Family can
After
meet you
8
now.
months? It take that long?
Take a little minute, bro.
8 months for you just to
These
meet
days?
the rest of the friends?
Bro,
Yeah.
these days,
No, it took a while before I met my wife's friends.
these days, bro, you don't want to
8
bring.
months though?
Bro,
I don't
you
know if it was that. It might,
Bro.
but it might have been low
That
key.
motherfuckers just
But
have a whole family by then.
They knew about me though, because I'm
8
that
months?
nigga. I'm that nigga in these streets, so they already knew who I was,
Shit.
but they didn't know me.
I seen them out. I seen them around
they
town.
knew.
That's the thing
8
because
months?
that's the thing, Josh. Because look, these days, just because you dating somebody and you might think they serious, these days, bro, people don't have time. Like everybody
Seeing
working.
the girl fall in love with the guy and now she can meet
Everybody
the friends.
don't have time, Josh. Everybody work.
What's the point of
Everybody
meeting
got
your friends
kids.
if you're not like serious about them?
Yeah, so
I
I,
mean,
need to know if I'm
you be
serious about them.
him, but she
At
already
the point,
in love with him.
they decide to
Yeah.
get serious. That's
Like,
when
you
she
know what?
like, yo, let me invite my friends
Hey,
to
bro,
meet you.
relationship was between two people. Fuck them other niggas, bro. I don't need.
'Cause
You
I'm
don't need
down
to
for
meet
my
my friends
niggas.
until we know what's up.
Because I'm down for my niggas. Yeah, fuck my.
Yeah, that one, bro.
Dun, 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 dun,
Because Josh
dun,
like
dun,
shot me his
dun,
bitches
dun,
every
dun,
other
dun,
day.
dun.
This is what he's saying. But anyway, that's why he got to be playing.
TikToks.
That's why he popping and playing bees like this. Like Skittles.
Left and right.
Know
So
what I'm
look,
saying?
bro.
You said,
look.
I'm popping playing bees.
That's some wild shit. That's some wild shit, bro.
I said Josh popping
This
and
nigga-
playing
you
bees.
wild
This
as
nigga ain't
fuck.
finna. This nigga
It's
ain't finna
funny.
never ovulate, face ass.
Man, you never get a period.
No eggs over here, baby.
Boy,
You never get
Green
a period.
eggs? No, fuck,
This
just
nigga
ham.
never getting pregnant.
Yo, y'all is hilarious. But let me get back on topic, bro.
Don't worry, baby. I already took the plan B.
I took it before we started. I got this shit going. Don't worry.
Fuck out here.
I'm protected. I
had
took
that
the
shit in my
plan B.
eggs.
Nigga whisper in her ear.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, this nigga. Oh, he was thinking ahead. head
This
ass.
nigga smart.
The bust all in him. Face ass.
These niggas so smart.
Boy,
Your club up.
I do not have time for these niggas, bro. That's
God
crazy.
damn. Let's get to the question though.
Okay, get to
They
it.
need our help. Goddamn me.
Let me explain to
need
y'all
our
the
help.
You wanna
situation.
do it again?
Y'all didn't even let me get to.
today.
So
Right.
so what
Okay,
happened?
question.
She got to they got to the point where it's time to meet the homies. What's
All
up?
right. Situation goes as follows. She meets the guy. They date. Over the little 8-9 month period, they get serious. She falls in love with him. He's basically the man of her dreams.
Right, we got that part.
Fine,
Get to the part.
but I
They
gotta
meeting their
reiterate
friends
for
now.
the people that's watching
Yeah,
because
man,
y'all took them left field.
All right,
it's okay.
carry on.
Make a dinner plan. Okay, invite the friends over so y'all can meet my man. First couple friends come in. Oh, hey, how you doing? You know, everything good. Third friend come in. Who's the best friend? Whoa, bitch. Who is? No, hell nah. Because I had a. This is the nigga I was telling you about 10 months ago that I had a one night stand with that ghosted me. I'm in love with this nigga. I've been trying to find this nigga this whole time, and he been with you.
Turn on the lights. I'm looking forward to.
I'm looking for.
Hey, that was a hit, bro.
Hey, you gotta play that in the background, Montana.
Turn on the
looking
lights.
for-
I'm looking for.
They gonna leave
Yo.
you.
I'm looking for.
So he didn't one nighted her. Gave her the long dick. Wrapped that motherfucker around her neck.
The old wham bam. Thank
she
you, man.
feeling the wham bam. Thank you.
Wop babaloo bop.
Wop,
Balop bamboo.
Balam bamboo.
Wop babaloo bop.
Yo,
Balop
Bam,
bamboo.
blam, blam, too.
God
Blam,
damn.
bamboo. All right,
Yeah, the wop,
so
bop,
so
bop.
he fucked one of the girl's friends,
Yep.
Her best friend.
her best friend.
That's my
See
best
that?
friend.
So that's why I said, why the hell you wait 8 months?
The
They
best-
ain't even seen a picture of the nigga.
Yeah, that ain't,
This
even,
is the
that ain't
thing.
even how it work
That
with
ain't
girls.
even realistic,
that ain't
bro.
even how it work with girls.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why
They be
that
like,
okay,
they be
that
like,
young
girl,
lady-
pull him up. Let me
I
see.
told
What,
the,
log
the
him
person,
up?
the
Log
person,
him
the
up.
person that asked this question, I told them exactly what you was gonna
She
say.
ain't got no friends.
I told them exactly what you.
She the last
Let's
pick
see
on
if
the
he's
friend.
right.
Y'all
group.
are saying exactly what I
Girls
told
would
her.
have showed it the first night. As soon as she felt a little touch of that love,
So the thing
like a
is,
little hint of it.
So the thing is, it's a one night. It's a first night. They only did one night.
They only fucked one time.
One time. They only
Oh,
met
for
one
eight-
time.
for over
They
8 months.
only met. They
No, he's talking
only-
about the
no.
old,
Oh, the other girl.
Other
chick.
girl. They only met one time,
Right.
And only fucked one time. So the
Yeah,
dude
not
probably
her.
like,
Not her.
okay,
He don't even remember that. He don't even remember her.
yeah.
They
So,
didn't remember her.
so the girlfriend, right?
Whose man's is this?
Exactly.
That's what he said when he got there. Whose man's is this?
Right.
Whose man's is
So
this?
if I'm the girl, if you the girlfriend, you mean
Hey,
to tell
yo.
me out of 8 months that you been seriously that you ain't showed your homies no picture of her or of him? I mean, you ain't showed your homies no picture of him or y'all ain't took no
You
pictures
got
or
a
y'all ain't-
mystery ass
In
Prince
8
Charming.
months?
8 months.
Nah, I don't understand that.
That nigga got a whole family with somebody else.
Mm,
8 months. You know what niggas can do in 8 months?
it's a lot. You have a whole baby on the way. Have a baby.
No, niggas can have 3-4 families in 8 months.
Yeah, pretty much.
People are some dirtbags out here.
Pretty much.
I'm not one of them, guys. I'm not one.
So
I'm clean.
the best friend pulls up, makes a big scene like, nah, this is nigga. We had a fling back then. He one night stand me. I'm in love with him. I fell in love with him that night. I've been looking for him since then. Whole situation.
Right.
The question is, should I still date this man, being that he had a one night stand with my best friend and she's in love with him?
Easy, yes. You love the guy. You appreciate his time. He ain't fucking you over. Or you can do the lottery and get back out here in these streets with these wolves.
The lottery.
Wolves.
You can go
Yo,
ahead
bruh.
and play the lottery.
What difference does that shit make? That she's upset. Bro, he could have been a whole different person when he was fucking with you. And quite honestly, he probably stopped calling your ass because he fell in love with your friend. I don't understand
Didn't
how
know it was your friend.
how that's his fault or her fault. And the relationship is between who? Him and her.
And
How old is the girl?
She gotta stop
30.
hating. She gotta stop hating and
if
let
she's
her
under
homegirl get her
25,
shit
she
off.
can get away with some, you had sex with my friend. But in the 30, come on, you in the danger
Well, it's
zone.
fucking too late. They've been sleeping together. They've been kicking it. They've been, vibing
They
with
having
each
raw
other.
sex.
He clearly, yeah. He
They having raw
clearly
diggity
feels
doggity.
different about her than he felt about her homegirl. And
Probably don't
oh
remember
well,
the
I
homegirl
done
name.
did some dirtbag shit to some other people in my life, but I ain't did no dirtbag shit to my wife. I'm a
That's
different
good.
person for her than I am for other people. So it just be like that. Sorry.
And
Shit,
usually
the
what
fuck?
you miss is in a situation with these girls, she's 30, that's why she out of the game. Usually girls, they do this thing called dibs, right? I just found out about
yeah,
that. too long
no,
ago.
I know about that.
They call dibs. They call
Yeah.
dibs.
Like, nigga,
You untouchable.
untouchable.
You are
Put a mark on your forehead.
You're an
done.
unrestricted free agent.
You are unrestricted free agent.
We get
Ain't
the
nobody
first.
even look your
We get the first
direction.
bid, and then if you
Yeah.
bid afterwards, we get to double back
Exactly.
and bid to
Yeah.
either match or exceed your bid.
Try
So-
that shit as a guy.
so at this
Try it
one
as a
time,
guy. Call dibs on the chick.
Damn. This is what they've been waiting on.
You know what? Okay.
This is what they've been waiting on. Yo, Gotti. Can I please get that lyric recited, please, sir?
I got a crush on Angela.
Simmons.
Oh, that's all I got.
Was the rest?
That was it. I got a crush on Angela.
Yo Gotti
Simmons.
and Angela Simmons spotted on vacation. Right?
What's that mean? What they was doing? Was they playing tennis on Venice Beach?
They was out of the country together.
Did they have
was
the
out of the
cups
country.
with the umbrellas on them?
Were they
They wasn't with their spouses.
Were they at a conference?
They both got spouses.
They both could have been at like a conference, like a Grand Rising
got spouses.
conference.
I'm saying they wasn't with no other spouses. They was alone.
Man, they got the Mai Tais, sipping on Mai Tais. And she got the booty all oiled up.
Probably
Oh,
was.
damn.
What's the booty oiled up? I ain't getting no pictures.
Lordy.
Man.
Who don't love oily booty?
Shit, I had a crush on Angela
Simmons. It is. Nah, her older sister was cold, though. That was the one that was slept on.
Simmons or Yee?
What was her older sister name?
Huh?
Angela Simmons or Angela Yee?
Come on, man. Are you serious?
I didn't want to laugh, but he sent me. Why you did that? Why you did that?
Hey, you can give me Rachel Nichols any day.
Come on,
nah, man.
All right. Anyways, moving on.
She talk about basketball,
Yeah.
and it get me hard on.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
You need
All
help.
right. You know, she used to be on TV at like 2 in the afternoon, so you just getting hard at 2 in the afternoon,
Hey,
nigga.
think
Like,
about it.
what's
I
up
would
with you? What type of niggas
Think
you?
about this. Going to the break
basketball
room.
over there.
Look, think about going to the break room. You see Rachel Nichols up there talking about NBA fast break.
Nigga,
And
she
you
up
walk,
here.
and you walk
She
with
the
a
only
whole
one.
chub.
He the
to
only
the
one
office.
like
right back
this.
to the cubicle
office.
face
You know, I went
ass.
over like this 7 o'clock in the morning.
Damn.
Like, come on, bro.
You a sick nigga.
You a sick nigga.
I got a crush on Rachel Nichols.
Think I got that crush on Rachel
Yo.
Nichols.
So basically, they
She ain't no doubt.
they on vacation. They on vacation,
Straight.
right? And
Straight.
okay, so let's rewind. When Yo Gotti shot that, when Yo Gotti shot that shot in his song, got a crush on Angela Simmons.
Yeah.
She was in a relationship.
Okay.
Now, if you in a relationship with somebody, a guy publicly shoot his shot or flirt or put your girl name in the song or whatever, you probably be like, yo, what the, like, hold up. Right? You gonna just naturally do that. You ain't gonna make a big deal out of it, but you gonna be like,
It
hold up.
depends on if you light skinned or not. If you light skinned, you might go knock on this door. Hey, a recent song came out, and I
No,
just
light
wasn't a
skinned niggas
fan
way
of it.
crazier than that.
They're
not gonna.
You mind?
Light
taking
skinned
it out?
niggas be like, I bust the windows out your car.
They gonna knock on your door with the 40. What's up, bro? What you said on your song? What you was trying to say?
So when you said that you got a crush, like, what you mean by that?
What
You know what I'm
mean by
saying?
that?
Like,
what
Are we talking about the same
you going?
Angela?
Yeah, cause
Did you
what's
mean to
going
say
on?
Angela Yee or Angela Simmons?
Out your car.
So you been in a relationship? Y'all been in a relationship?
Yeah,
Somebody publicly.
Maybe a time or two.
you know, here or there.
So y'all publicly. First off, y'all relationship public. Second, somebody shooting shots at your person publicly.
Yeah, I saw the way your mouth formed. You was finna say something else. They just put a shot at your person. You know what I'm saying?
Put shots at your
person. Yeah.
No, somebody shooting shots at your person publicly. Like, first off, what are your thoughts about that?
That was a song lyric.
First
bro.
off,
I feel like if you tripping over a song lyric, you got some bitch in your system. And I don't mean that as a gender specific term. I just mean that a lot of niggas be bitches. But that's a side point. What I will go back to my main point is that it's a song lyric, bro. It's really not that deep.
Really
These niggas be lying about having guns and shit.
It wasn't no
so
song
they could be lying. They could be lying about this shit too.
It
was a song lyric,
It was
bro.
a song lyric, but
it ain't that
but it was
deep.
That shit
If
from
she's-
10 years ago.
This woman don't.
That wasn't 10 years ago.
This
It goes down to DM. What year you think it came? 2014?
It wasn't fucking
Down in the DM was like-
2022. It wasn't 2012.
Let's
Nigga.
look it up.
Anyways, while he's doing that, as I was
I
saying,
just want okay.
As I was saying.
Okay, listen. Today, 2022, right now.
Shouldn't even forgot what year
You
it was.
you always do me like that. You got a girl right now,
mm-hmm.
right? Future say, your girlfriend named Nicole. He like, Nicole used to
Nicole
bust
got that box
hoe.
on the.
2006.
Boy, I knocked the brakes
Nicole
off
wanna
Nicole.
bust that hoe.
Now you gotta say the whole last name, your whole name.
So we know we talking about the same girl?
Right. It's just like, okay, when Michael B. Jordan was with, what's the homegirl? The one that be snatching everybody's home?
Bro, what?
Fucking Lori Harvey.
No, that's
Lori
different.
Harvey.
That's different.
Future said he wanted Lori Harvey back, right?
Well, first off, Future used to be with her
Harvey, y'all
before that.
But I'm saying, that's what, she with somebody else.
Future said he didn't want that motherfucker
tell
back.
Steve Harvey I don't want her.
He said, tell Steve Harvey I don't want her. He didn't want
Steve Harvey
her
I
back.
don't want her.
But I'm saying, if a nigga go all the way through to say he don't want a chick that's
Josh.
already with somebody,
Josh, you not listening.
that mean he want the girl.
Okay,
That's the same way.
He's saying if somebody famous shoot they shot at your girl, should you be mad? And
Is my girl famous? Is my girl famous and she fine? That's just part of the game.
I don't, bro. That
Either
ain't
y'all
that
both
deep.
famous or y'all not. Don't
People
matter.
don't do it with Beyonce out of respect.
They do. Nigga, Kevin Gates just said some shit. They was on his neck about some shit he just said about Beyonce.
Hey, if I get a chance with Beyonce.
Yeah, youngster said that.
Yeah, he just said some dumbass shit
If I
about
get a
Beyonce.
chance with Beyonce, though.
Jay-Z probably looked at that nigga like, bro, I'll cancel your whole shit. Stop playing me.
But why would JC be offended by that, bro?
Jay-Z
He can't
wouldn't be
touch.
offended.
He can't touch
He
his
wouldn't be
girl, and
offended.
that's the point that I'm trying to make. If
And
she
this
really
is the
yours,
point I'm
bro,
trying-
if it's like that,
So
if y'all got that type of relationship,
That's
nigga,
fine.
say a little
Bart,
shit. Who cares?
That's
Who fucking
fine.
cares, nigga?
That's fine,
You nobody
Bart.
to me.
But,
Man.
Bart, this is
I guarantee
wait,
you
John,
right
wait, whoa, cause
It
y'all
go
wait.
down in the
So,
DM.
Bart,
It
go down in the that was everybody's shit.
That shit was hard, bro.
now. You can't sit here and act like a girl you date ain't
Josh.
nobody sliding in the DMs.
Bruh.
They
And that's the
On
part,
the
my
red.
nigga. It don't matter who
Think
your
about
girl
it.
is.
She gonna go to
These-
Aldi. She gonna
these
go to
niggas is sliding
Trader
in the
Joe's. She gonna go to
DMs.
Walmart,
Bro.
Sam's Club if you got it, Costco.
These niggas on
And guess what? Niggas is still shooting
gonna
they
hop.
shot from the parking lot.
Niggas gonna
I ain't
hop
shy.
down.
They are.
I want to
They are.
party with you.
They are.
That booty.
No,
Them
somebody
lips.
tried to holler at my wife one time.
In the DM,
long
listen,
time
listen,
ago. In
listen.
public. Hear me
Bart,
out. I'm gonna tell the
this is-
story.
In public is what I'm saying.
Yeah, she
don't
tried.
want that.
Some like police nigga
In
tried to
public.
holler. No, I was like a meter maid, really though. But he tried to holler.
meter
He
maid?
tried to holler at my wife when my daughter was there, and my daughter was like, "Yeah, you know my dad, so bounce, nigga."
Make like balls and bounce, my nigga.
Listen,
Try to holler with the daughter there?
this is
Yeah.
what Josh ain't.
We
Listen.
weren't married at the time, but still,
Listen,
my daughter's a G.
they shooting a shot.
Right.
You don't take it serious. You're like, this nigga ain't got nothing coming. Y'all break up a month later. 2 months later, she on vacation with this nigga that you thought wasn't a problem.
Perfect.
Remember
Perfect.
that? Remember that girl that also
Absolutely.
wasn't an issue during our
What?
relationship? Yeah, I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna go see if she's trying to step out too. We all gonna be hanging out,
We
nigga.
talked
We
about,
all
we
friends.
talked about mental health.
Everybody.
Right?
Lick your lips.
And that type of
Lick your
mindset
lips,
that you
Tyrone.
trying to convince
Tyrone,
us.
lick your lips.
Listen. My lips ain't that dry, nigga.
They was.
We talked about
God
mental health.
damn.
And that toxic type of energy you try to set our viewers up with, that toxic energy that you try to set our viewers up with, that is the type of stuff that causes stress.
Mm. Nah,
So
you
why
might
would
be
you
on
I set
worry?
our viewers up with that shit.
You set our viewers. You tried to say, I'm not gonna let us go out like that though.
Wow.
Because I see what you try to do. And I rebuke you.
Ooh.
So
in the name.
This nigga rebuked me.
I'm
In
saying
the name of Jesus?
stress
There is power
when you have to stress.
in the name.
Don't stress when you don't have to. If you worried about somebody taking your girl, that ain't your girl, man. Get another girl.
She gonna do what
Think
she want
about
to
it.
do.
If you got this girl that's so fine, obviously there's something about you that another girl would be interested in.
It wasn't about the nigga didn't take the girl.
She gonna do what she want to do, blood.
She gonna
She gonna do. She gonna do what
That's
she want to do.
all I wanted this nigga to say
blood.
because I
gonna do what
told
you wanna
these,
do, man.
I told
But
this
you can't
viewer,
stress off of it though. Mental health, man.
Facts.
Get your mind together.
Get your
man.
mind
kind to
together,
yourself.
man.
He tried to set us up. I seen what he tried to do, but
No, I didn't, man.
I
I
ain't
just,
gonna let us
I,
go
I just
out
got,
like that.
I just got different. I just got
keep
kind
your
of some
stress
different.
down.
I just got some different morals and beliefs about shit like that.
Yeah, but I'm saying don't.
So you
don't.
gonna step to everybody to kick it to your girl? That's a long
no.
line
What
of
I'm
niggas,
saying
man.
is,
you going to be fighting all day. You ain't even going to have time to work.
no,
Check it
bro.
out.
You ain't even going to have time to shoot with us no more because you going to be fighting all day.
You gonna be fighting everywhere. Hey man, I gotta stop by Trader Joe's real
I
quick.
got to go beat this nigga ass. He was tripping.
The nigga was getting at my girl at the self-checkout. Hey, look, let me tell you a story.
Nah, man. No. Let
It's
me
quick,
respond
it's quick.
about it. Hold on, you can start 1 second. No, that ain't the situation.
Okay.
I just think different. I think like if a woman approached me while I'm in a relationship and she know I'm in a relationship, I kind of feel like it's disrespect. And you know I'm in one, and you trying to.
Yeah, but these women don't respect each other, bro.
They don't.
They hate each other,
neither do
actually.
these niggas. So what I'm saying is, I kind of respect the person I'm with enough to be like, if you feel like disrespecting her while I'm with her, and you know I'm with her, you disrespecting me, I could never fuck with you on a real level. I could never come back and be like, yo, I'm finna talk to her after I done broke up with this. Nah, because I look at you completely fucking different. I look at you as
You a wild cat.
you wild as fuck. So why would I? No, I wouldn't do that.
I feel that, but that was a song lyric is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That was a song lyric.
It might be, but I don't play around like that, bro. I don't like like I just give an example. Like if I'm with a girl, there's another girl going crazy, like, yo, I'm shooting all these shots. I know this nigga gonna slip up. I don't never slip up, but me and the girl I'm with go through some shit and we break up. Now I'm like, oh, I know this some guaranteed pussy over here or some guaranteed shit over here. I'm finna go over here and fuck up. I don't think like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So check this out. I'm at XYZ bar, right? I'm spitting my game. It's two girls.
Yeah.
Spit my game on the two girls, and a guy comes out of nowhere. He go, "Hey, yo, she's taken." Right, and then I could tell they look younger, maybe 25, might under 25. I told the dude, I said, "Hey, man, you made the biggest mistake. You never do that."
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Never do what?" I said, if your girl is talking to a guy, let her talk to a guy, because at that point you get the best chance to see how she tells me no. And if you tell me yes, then you already not gonna get the girl. He was like, "Damn, I ain't never think of it like that."
He was like, bro, you right. Hold on. Let me put it right back here. Do it again.
Put it right back
Do the
there.
whole shit again.
Do it all over again.
Start from the beginning this time. I'm going to go over here.
Put it back over there. Guess what happened? Got the girl number.
So what did we learn today? That wasn't really his girl. Because you know why? Because she going to do what she want to do.
On that note, stay y'all ugly ass off the fucking internet. That bitch ain't your bitch, bro.